So you have a Stihl edger and you have worn the blade out. You've been grinding on that concrete for the last few months and this thing is just down to the wee little nubs. So it's time to replace that blade. Hey guys, Josh with Carl's Mower and Saw. Really quickly today we're going to talk about how to swap the blade out on your Stihl Kombi edger attachment, or if you have a dedicated tool like the FC56 or FC111, it's going to be the same way. So I've got here with me in my left hand the curve shaft attachment, in my right hand the straight shaft attachment, and it's very similar to how it's done. So first things first, set that off to the side, is we're going to have to go get a blade. And these are our three most popular blades that we sell at Carl's Mower and Saw. In the middle is the thin, the nice, crisp, clean line. And this is what actually came with your edger. So when you bought it, it had this thin blade. Stihl also makes a fat, thick one. I don't believe that we'll be able to see the difference, but I'll get up really close, get my face out of there. Can you see the difference? It's about double the thickness. Okay, so if you are someone who likes a wider kerf, a little bit wider edge, or you are hitting a lot of concrete and just wearing them out quickly, maybe the thick blade is right for you. And then we have an aftermarket one, which I sell a lot of. I'll call it the Ninja Star. Every time I touch this, I want to throw it. I'm sure, in fact, I know most of my customers want to also. It just feels cool. I haven't done it yet. One of these days I will. Anyways, this is the Oregon 8-inch Star blade, we call it, right? It's a four-sided blade. The advantage of this is it has longer life because we're double the surface area. It also seems to hold you in the edge better because there's just more contact with the ground, right? It's almost always engaged because of the design of it. The negative I have found is going around tighter curves on concrete. It doesn't like that as well. So keep that in mind. If you've got straight edges, if you struggle to hold an edge, you may want to check out this 4-tooth blade. Now let's get over to swapping it out. We're going to need two items. We're going to need a locking pin and we're going to need the Stihl scrinch. First things first, and we're going to use the curve shaft one today. There's going to be a little hole right in the side. Okay, so I'm going to line up. I think I can see it. I'm going to line up and I'm going to drop this pin in here, which is going to lock it in place like so. Okay, once it's locked in place, and the same on the straight shaft one. If I start rotating, I'm going to see a hole that's on the base cup here. Boom, see that? Lock in, and now this blade cannot spin. Both of them are reverse thread. On the small one, we use the big nut. On the straight shaft guy, we use the smaller nut. Reverse thread, pop this on, loosen. That's about the time I'll usually set the wrench down, and just by hand, I will spin that blade that bolt right out. Take the blade off. I got my thrust plate or cup that goes on top. Pop my new blade on, make sure it's centered on the arbor, like so. Bam. And again, reverse thread. So I'm spinning it counterclockwise to tighten it back up. Okay, let's do it to the curved shaft here also, just so you can see that in action. This one is a nut and not a bolt. That's why I'm doing this real quick. Again, reverse thread, so I'm tightening it. Spin the nut off. Take this washer-like piece off. Pull the blade off. Grab my new blade. Make sure it's centered on the arbor. Back on. And spin the nut back on, like so. So there you have it. How did I change my blade, or how do I change my blade on my Stihl edger? You now are ready to roll for the next time you go out to create those crisp edges on your lawn.
Hey, this is Josh from Carl's Mower and Saw. Thanks for watching our videos. We're proud of the fact that we've been serving you with the best in outdoor power equipment since 1990. We're glad that you had an opportunity to sit down, watch our videos, learn something about an exciting new product that we have, something that interests you for your property, or really how to use your equipment to the best of its ability. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, whether it's on Instagram or YouTube. We're excited to share more information with you. See you soon.